to get these.
Oh, wow.
And so all they have to do is go to my channel, to the discussion page. They have to be subscribed to my channel. They have to have an address, a mailing address in the U.S., because I just can't afford to send stuff overseas. Not for free anyway, not yet.
Yeah.
And put their name on the list, and that's it. And once their name is on the list, we'll do a random drawing for somebody to get those 4 comics.
So I just realized 2 minutes into the show and I wasn't live.
Oh my goodness. They've just been hearing us talk and not
I know,
seeing us.
and I was like, why is there nothing going on? And I'm looking, I'm like, oh, that button needs to be an automatic turn
In other
on.
words, they didn't hear anything.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, they heard nothing for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
They didn't hear my introductions. They didn't hear. It's okay. It happens. We're all still new here.
Yeah, I'm really upset with USPS. I can't deny it.
Yeah, I'm still. It's been 3 weeks and I have not gotten my mailing stuff. Everything's. I'm too tired to do it tonight. So tomorrow, first thing, that's my priority: getting everything packed up, getting everything ready to go. And I'm shipping it, and I don't care if it costs me extra because I don't have the priority mailers. Everything is going out Wednesday morning.
Yeah, I understand that.
Because by the time I get it all packed up, my post office will be closed.
Yeah, I hear you. I was supposed to get 2 or 3 packages today. Jason was supposed to get his package. Everybody else but Jason didn't get the package I mailed out last Wednesday. And it just got to his Elk Grove post office, so he'll get it tomorrow. And then I was supposed to get 2 packages today. One of them was sent to a town called Fawnskin, which is up in the mountains about 2 hours away from me. And I'm like, WTF? And it was at my local post office. My local post office is 3 blocks away, and somehow it got sent up there. Hi, Celestine.
We can say hi now. You can see us and hear us now.
Yep. Hello, everyone.
It's her first time coming to the show, and I messed it up.
Let's say hi to everybody. There's some guy in the chat named Darth. We don't know him. Yeah, Celestine, how are you today? Darth is very prolific in the chat.
Yeah. You must know Patrick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Armand is here.
Armand, welcome.
Yep. Speaking of
that's it.
Patrick, where is our cap-wearing, deep-voiced devil at?
He isn't here yet.
He'll be here if he decides to show. He realized that he does at least 5 shows a week, and only 2 of them are his.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
He is on someone's show.
I'm doing 5
a day.
I'm doing 5 or 6 shows a week, and only one of them is mine.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well, you're going to debut one.
If I can stay awake long enough, I will be doing another one late tonight. It will be called Chaos After Hours.
I like that.
Or After Hours with Collecting Chaos. I forget what I wrote it down as.
Yeah.
But I'll post it right after this if I decide to do it.
Okay.
Depends on how tired I am.
Yeah.
I hear you. I was going to say.
I finally got it today.
I got up at 5. I went to bed at 1. And so I'm working on 4 hours of sleep.
Oh. Yeah, I woke up at 5 this morning, but today's my day off. So that's when I was working on my video. And I was going to do all this crazy cool stuff to it. And I'm like, you know what? I don't have the time on the video editor. And I've been saying for months I have a video. Let's just get it out there. And as I get this more streamlined and get it down, then I can make it look cool with a nice intro and outro like Chaos has. So
nobody will have an intro like mine.
Well, not like yours, but have something nice and neat
similar,
like that,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And that's why I've got.
Like,
if it's too similar, I'll have to change mine.
That's what I said in my video today. I got my first mail call video, and I had it set up so you can look down, and I have the same mat, but I have it flipped over so it's the colors are reversed, and I'm like, Chaos, you can't yell at me about this mat because I can get it at Walmart. Anybody can buy this mat.
Yeah, I have one of those X-Acto mats, but that's not what I'm using. I'm using my old Magic the Gathering mat that has Godzilla on it and Ulamog. If anybody knows who Ulamog is, yeah.
Sometimes I will sit here and I will clean comics. And when
while he's
when I do, I use this.
It's like a
cutting board.
Yeah.
And because the comics, I can set it on the edge of my table, and the rest of it goes on my belly, and I can just work.
That's a good thing. I'm going to have to invest in one of those because I can't use the ones I bought for my wife. Those are all bamboo, and they're coated with olive oil, so they can be cleaned.
But
she would kill me if I use those for comics.
The best part about this, now, I'm not going to open these comics because I just pressed them and I don't want to. But you see, it'll hold the comic open.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Yeah. I just pressed these earlier today. I mean, I've been using a humidity chamber for years and years and years.
Yeah.
And people keep talking about the steamers and stuff like that. So I finally bought a cheap steamer just to test it out. I think I paid $20 for it.
Oh, wow. They're definitely cheaper than presses, that's for sure.
What the hell is wrong with me that I never did that before?
Oh, the steamer, yeah, because you put the steamer
it's the way to go.
You put the steamer in the chamber with the book.
No. You take the steamer, you get it hot, it starts putting out the little steam, and you just take the comic, and let's say this is the steamer head, and you just and burn your fingers, and then turn it over and do the same to the backside. Burn your fingers, And
it gets it just moist enough.
It gets it moist enough that when you press it, all the wrinkles are gone.
Everything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No, not everything. There are still. I need to make a video showing you how to get out those little indentations.
Oh, okay.
I need another tool.
Yeah.
I need to spend some more money on tools for my person because I don't have enough stuff.
Yeah. I don't know what sells well on Bemo's auctions, so I've got all kinds of stuff.
I mean, I've seen stuff from. She has books. She has comic books. She sells pens. She sells anything, toys. Like she sells everything.
Yeah, I'm going to do one with her eventually. I just haven't decided what I want to sell yet.
We're gonna go up there. Go on to her. We're going tagging with her and I think.
But I know one of the things that I'll be selling.
Yep.
When I finally do an auction with her.
Oh yeah, that's right. You showed that off the last time with the.
Oh wow!
And it still has the little pamphlet in there that shows all the stuff, and
wow,
and a trashed box.
Yes, so this is a regular that goes into the her auctions on Bemos's.
Oh, cool.
And then Melody Lightbeam and all them.
Well,
Celestine,
one of the.
Look who sent who where.
You gotta love Celestine. She's all over the place, just
she
like
is.
We are. Only she's in the audience when we're not.
Yeah.
But
she's got a channel set up with no videos, but tons of followers. I tell her she should get a video going, and she's like, nobody wants to see you. I told her flat out, they'd rather see you than me.
Well, yeah.
I know.
Look who sent who where.
I see.
Hello. Patrick sent me here.
Patrick Murphy sent him.
He sent them here. Oh my goodness.
Yep. This is going to be one of my lots
on
tomorrow. First printing of Robotech novels with a still factory sealed Robotech VHS tape, Volume 4, and Robotech the Sentinels #1. So that'll all be one lot. And the paperbacks are all the initial printing from 1987. They're not reprinted. That'll be one lot. And all the kids love the Pokemons. I've got a Charizard. The box is kind of beat up, but the Pokeball with the gold card is still sealed in it.
There you go.
And I've got video games. We're going to go retro. I've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and this is the NES port of the arcade game.
Yeah, that's a great game.
It is, and hard as heck.
Yeah.
And then from Tengen, I've got RBI Baseball 3. If
The other one I liked like that was the Batman game.
There you go, Armand.
If anybody knows anything about Tengen, they broke the chip on the Nintendo that copy guarded, and they illegally made these games. They did a gauntlet and they did a bunch of games, and then they got sued and shut down by Nintendo of America back in the 80s. So these are actually sought after cartridges, you know, that all the Tengen. What got them busted is I think Tengen did had the balls to put out a version of Tetris, which you just don't do. You know, that was...
Tetris was my wife's game. She every time you saw that stupid rocket go up, it used to drive me crazy.
Yeah. So these are going to be a lot. And then I've got some Sega sports games. We've got... So these are going to be a lot. EA Sports International Soccer. We've got Madden 96 for the Sega. And then most importantly, complete in the box is Tony La Russa Baseball. And this is very important. You may find them with just the cartridge in the case, but not with the owner's manual or the stat cards for all the players, still sealed.
Oh, wow. Check that out.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is a find. And because I own every system from NES up, these are going to go as a lot. All of these are cleaned and tested. They all work. Armand looks like he's drooling. Watch us tonight or tomorrow night, Armand. I'm going to be bidding the bidding on these is going to be really low. There's going to be resellers there. So you want to get in on this stuff, man, and get it and buy it. My wife wants it out of the house, so buy it. Okay. Same thing with the video games. Okay. All this stuff is going to be dirt cheap. I also have a Nintendo 64 Madden NFL 2001.
Yeah,
well, hey, I got the Nintendo game still.
He says, I wish I had a Sega.
Sega.
The cartridge Sega?
Yeah.
I have one of those laying around somewhere. Don't know where, but I have one.
Patrick. Hey. Madden 2001, buddy. There you go. And then Chaos, I know you're well read. You know Fred Saberhagen, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I haven't read that.
Yeah, this is the Frankenstein.
I've read some of his
papers.
other stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, like the Berserker and the Swords novels and all that. Well, he wrote...
I read some of his really early stuff.
Okay. Well, he wrote this about Frankenstein from Frankenstein's point of view, but best of all, let me get to it. It is signed by Fred Saberhagen right there. All right. That'll be up for auction tomorrow. And then for all you anime fans, I've got anime art book.
Wait, what? The only thing I know
No.
about sports is since I live in Cincinnati, I have to root for the Steelers. What? Wait, wrong town, bro.
And I've got anime stuff. Full Metal Alchemist art book. This will be going dirt cheap.
Oh, and
And
it goes the right way too for the magnet.
yeah. Oh yeah, this is direct from Japan, guys.
Oh,
And
nice.
it's still got the protection on it. Okay, down at the bottom. And then it's got the slip case inside too. This is the dust jacket for it. So it's doubly and triply protected. That's going to be going pretty cheap. And whatever doesn't sell tomorrow, I'm telling you guys, is going to go up on my Evil Bay account for full retail value, guys, or Mercari. So snatch this stuff while it's dirt cheap. This is like a $30 book. I'm probably going to start it off at like $8 to $10 tomorrow night.
Yeah.
I mean, that's dirt cheap.
Hey, Armand, you missed it last Thursday. Darth, like, talked about kaiju all night, the whole show, and like I wish
not just kaiju. He talked about
No.
all monsters and other like
Yeah.
kaiju and like other stuff in that category.
But the show was about monsters, so he had no
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah.
But I forgot to tell him because he's a big Godzilla fan too, and I totally forgot to tell him.
Oh, well, Armand, you're going to love this. I'm going to give the YouTube audience, since YouTube has been so good to me, first crack at a few select vinyl figures imported from Japan before I put them on Evil Bay that are actually coming out of my own personal collection. For example, Son of Godzilla. This is from 2004 with the official Bandai stamp in here. This is from the movie Godzilla Final Wars. Okay. It is missing the tag, but even in this condition, with the little scuff marks on his little chubby belly and his nose, this is still selling on eBay, and you can double check what I'm telling you right now. This is the only time you're going to hear me quote prices. It's going for about $80 in this condition. I am going to start the bidding on this at 20. Okay. Just because it's YouTube. All right. Now
That's why
my price,
YouTube's better.
Yep. Now my price is not going to include shipping. Okay. If it includes shipping, that means cheap shipping, and I don't ship anything cheap anymore. Everything's priority mail with me. So you guys are going to have to pay priority mail shipping. But that way you're guaranteed to get the stuff in the same condition I show it in, and it's insured. Also, I'm going to sell off a bunch of my Ultra Kaiju. These are going to go at $5 a pop. All right. Or I may just do a lot. There's 8 of them, and I may start the lot off at $40, which is, $5 a pop. But if you go to Evil Bay, you see these figures sell for minimum $10, maximum $20, $25, if not more. And they're the Ultra Monster 500, meaning they have the little microchip on the foot. There's those 2. These 2. I've got so much of
Now,
this.
the microchip, you can scan those, right?
Yeah, if you can find the toy, because it's out of print now, but if you can find the toy, you put these on the toy. Hey, Creamer and Cash.
Hey,
Good to
Creamer
see you,
and
Amber.
Cash.
If you can find the toy, you put the chip on the certain part of the toy, and the toy will tell you the monster's name, its stats, and you'll hear the roar. Okay? So those will be up for auction on Demo's channel tomorrow night. This is all not comic related stuff. So, and it wouldn't sell on Mike's channel. So rather than sell it on Evil Bay or Feebay, whatever you want to call it, eBay, I'm giving YouTube the first crack at the community. Now here's something.
Hold on. Creamer and Cash or Catch? Cash, Creamer and Cash Comics. She just made an Whatnot app profile, waiting for her, approval to sell on there. As so, I have one now. There's a lot of guys that are on there. Very Gary just made one. Erod made one. We're all going to be on there too. So
what is that one?
Whatnot? It's a selling app. It's kind of like Instagram.
Oh, okay.
But you can sell on there, and the way it's set up is like it's so much better. Like
it's live. It's live auctions.
It's live auctions,
and it's all about the display, how you display it.
And it's so. I was watching one of the auctions, and it goes. It's so set up, so good that like you write in the description of what you're going to put up next for sale, and it goes up for like a minute, I think, and then it like every bid, you get an extra 10 seconds added to the time limit, and I've seen books just fly, and I'm just like, I got a lot of dollar stuff I want to start for $1 I can get rid of on that app.
Yeah. I personally haven't set it up yet because it's kind of a phone-based app, and I'm already doing a lot of other stuff with my phone. Eventually, I'll get on there.
I'm not big on phone-based stuff, mostly because my phone is cheap, and I'm not going to spend a lot of money on a phone.
Yeah, I know, Amber.
I've got $4,000 or $5,000 worth of computer equipment. I'm not spending a fortune on this piece of crap because all I want to use it for is to make phone calls and maybe read a little news once in a while.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, thank you. If you know people who love monster toys, if you guys know Monster Kids, get the word out that I'm selling off a bit of my collection. This is like only 1%. I'm going to do a video, a collection video of just my toys. It's going to have to be 3 parts. That's how big my collection is. And then there's still stuff that my wife makes me keep boxed in the closet that I'm not allowed to put out because I'd take over the whole house. Yeah, seriously.
It's only going to take you 3. That's not much of a collection.
Well, a lot of it is displayed. The third one is going to take the longest to do because
what's the Eternal My Light project on? Number 85 or some shit like that?
but how many books and episodes do you do on that though? It depends.
30 every episode.
Is it always?
No, 30? I don't do Instagram.
Between 30 and more.
Celestine,
it's 30.
Not a big fan of Instagram. I hate to say that,
No. She's saying she'll share that we're gonna be on tomorrow on her Instagram so that people can go look for us.
Oh.
If you want to know why I do 30 comics at a time on the Eternal My Light project, it's because the labels I use on my comics.
I'm old.
There's 30 labels to a sheet.
I've got crazy curly hair. I don't have my dentures in, so I look like Gummy the Toothless Shark. And I'm always sporting Ultraman or Godzilla or some superhero on a t-shirt. Because I've been working from home for like 2 years now. I don't need to get dressed up.
And he claims he's old.
Hey, 54. Hey, considering, I used to live with Megadeth Chaos. Megadeth, living with Dave Mustaine and Dave Ellefson, I didn't think I'd make it to 35. So okay, the way those guys used to party. Speaking of that, I do have a rock and roll oddity that's going to.
I sent Patrick the link by the way, in case you didn't. I guess.
Good.
Yeah, it's all love, Darth. It's all love.
No, I know. I always self-deprecate myself, Amber, because I feel if I can't make fun of myself, then I have no right to lay jokes on anybody else.
Well, that's why it took me forever to get on this side of the camera, because I used to do I was talking about in my video I dropped today, how I'm so used to using my hands and bringing the cars to the camera. I was hardly ever in the other direction.
Yeah. Your car is awesome, by the way, dude.
Oh.
If you think about it, though, 90% of the content that I do, all you see is my hands.
Yeah.
Well, I did steal that from you, Chaos. I'm using the top-down view, and it's just my hands. Because, nobody wants to see this all the time, They want to see what I'm talking about.
Patrick, if I'm showing a comic, it makes more sense to have it flat than it does to hold it up.
Patrick needs to stop making video reviews and get into the stream. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't worry about that, Pat. You're good, Patrick.
Oh, Patrick, by the way, I uploaded my first video today. Go watch it and sub to me, please. I need to get over 100 subs so I can get rid of my my link.
No. That link isn't going anywhere.
I still want to. I want to just make my like how Chaos has it. When you share his link, he's got it where it's YouTube and then it says collecting chaos. I don't want my email up there.
But you need at least 100 subs to do that.
Yeah. All you got to do, Patrick,
I got 650, I think.
In the search bar of YouTube,
I don't know how to do
just that. Search me out, search Darth Gojira and it'll pop up. And it's funny, they give me a completely different link to give out than that one.
It's not butt free, it's butter free.
Yeah. It's the name is pronounced Darth Gojira.
No, but the email
Gojira.
Yes, Gojira. Because the Japanese don't have D, Z's, or L in their language. So Godzilla's name is Gojira.
But actually, Godzilla is the Americanized version of Gojira.
Yes, which the Japanese call Romanji. You got the katakana, you got the hiragana, you've got kanji, and then you've got Romanji. Gojira. Try with a J. Gojira. But do we have any fans of KISS or any members of the KISS Army? If so, you guys are going to want this. Back in 2014, an old boss I had teamed up with KISS. And if we remember Extreme Football, they bought a football team, the LA KISS team. And boom, look at this. Check it out. It is a Gene Simmons, the Demon bobblehead. Okay. This is still mint in the package. It was given to me by my boss, whose initials are BB, old boss, and you can find him on Vimeo if anybody uses that. I don't want to say his name because then I might have to pay him royalties because I haven't worked for him in like 3 years. But you would not believe what these are selling for. I'm going to start the bidding tomorrow night at $20. And just so you guys know, they're selling for 5 to 6 times my starting bid on Evil Bay, guys. All right. So that's going to be up. And that's for the KISS Army people, man. I don't know if there's a whole set of these or not. This is the only one I've ever seen. The only one I've ever seen.
There you go. I smurfed half the people.
Not cool. If we've got any D&D fans out there, I'm also going to be selling off. You guys all remember the Dragonlance Saga. This is a book about the Dragonlance Saga by the ladies who did it and sued Wizards of the Coast for giving them a contract and then reneging on it. And I'm going to bundle that with all you guys who love D&D. This is a full-on adventure set, Dungeon Master set. You get tons of great stuff in this. Well, I don't want to open it, but I'll tell you what you get in here, guys. You get a double-sided grid board, 7-piece dice set, 1 dice bag, a sandglass timer, a storage box, a 4-pack of dry erase markers, a damage template, and a dice tray. And this alone costs a pretty penny if you try to buy those sets. You guys know that. But I'm going to throw this in and start the bidding at about $25 and see what happens. You guys have already seen all the Walking Dead stuff I have for sale, including the golden Rick Grimes Funko Pop that was the Walking Dead Supply drop exclusive. And then I got some DVDs. Hellraiser Blu-ray, X-Files Season 3, Extended Special Edition, Two Towers box set, sealed stuff, Gotham Seasons 1 and 2, still factory sealed. Thundercats, oh, still factory sealed. And then for all you Captain Kirk fans out there, still got factory sealed Star Trek original series too. So, and then we've got manga. I've got manga too. I'm going to be doing Pokemon. This is an oddity. Spider-Man J, Japanese version of Spider-Man, released by Marvel and endorsed by them. Very interesting. And then more Pokemon. Now this one I think Horizon would be interested in because he likes Battle of the Planets / Gatchaman. This is for Thundercats. This is part 2, volume 2 of season 1. It's got episodes 34 through 65 with the lenticular cover. It's still factory sealed, never been opened. Armand.
Hi,
That's
Pearl.
going to be. Hey, Pearl Nini. I wanted to say Perlini, but that was wrong. This is going to go up starting bid at $5, factory sealed. You can't beat it. All right. But yeah, I was going to say, I think Horizon would be interested in that because he was a fan of Battle of the Planets / Gatchaman. So I've got an actual Japanese manga of it. And yes, it opens the way the Japanese books open. And it's complete with the dust cover. It even comes with its own Japanese bookmark that they give out when you buy these.
Someone was asking me recently what kind of D&D stuff I had, and I told them, and I started going over some of the advanced Dungeons and Dragons stuff I had. And when I got to my Deities and Demigods books, he said, "Oh, okay." And then he said, "Well, that's all second and third prints, right?" I said, "No, it's all first prints." And he went, "You have a first print Deity and Demigod?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "I'll give you $50 for it." And I'm not going to tell you my exact response, but the first letter was F and the last letter was U.
Well, yeah, considering that's going for $500 to $1,000 depending on the condition, because it's got the Elric saga in there. And
I
the
don't
Cthulhu
care what it's going for. It was a gift from my players.
Well, I understand.
I was a
no
dungeon
need to
master
yell.
from my players.
I
don't care.
I understand, but
But
there's
he's
no need to
smiling.
yell.
He's smiling. It's all good.
I don't care. It's mine. I'm not going to give it up.
And
We're all
Celestine,
smiles.
no,
We're all smiles.
I'm not downsizing my collection. I'm getting rid of crap that I was like, why did I buy this? And then I realized, oh, I bought it because it was dirt cheap,
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got a hardback copy of Feng Shui somewhere.
Yeah.
Does
And
that game even
basically-
exist anymore?
Feng Shui. I thought that was a
Yeah, there
fashion-
was a role playing game called Feng Shui, and I have the hardback version of it.
Now, this manga is more of an adult manga. It's not hentai. It's what they call ecchi.
Yeah.
It's, but I just want it out of the house. I got it because it was dirt cheap. I mean, like, I bought it at a con for $1. And the anime was one of those animes that was still PG-13. But then the manga, I was like,
oh, yeah, the manga, forget it.
yeah. So This I won't be selling at the auction tomorrow unless someone wants etchy stuff. I got it. That would go up on Eagle Bay. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The money that's coming from all this stuff that I auction and sell tomorrow is pretty much just going to go to keep funding my comic habit to get stuff I need in my run. Like, I didn't realize just how expensive All-Star Squadron 47 has gotten. I had no freaking idea that book is like $150, $200 raw.
Yeah.
And that's the only one I'm missing to complete that run. And I need to complete my run because word just leaked that DC's bringing the All-Star Squadron back.
And for me, it's one of the few that I have.
Oh.
But I don't have doubles. I don't have doubles. Sorry, Dark.
I know. No,
if I had
okay.
doubles, we'd work something out.
I know. I'd go out and buy whatever you want. Let's put it that way, Chaos, for that book. I don't want it because it's McFarlane. I don't want it because it's Dr. Fate's origin, which has been told 1,000 times. I want it because I need it for my collection to finish that run.
Oh, yep. Believe me, I've been there, done that.
Yep.
I've spent $10, $20, $30, $40, $50 on a book that's worth $1 just because it completes a run and I can read it.
Yeah, exactly. And let's see. What else? No, I think, that's pretty much all I'm going to be doing for the auction tomorrow. I don't even think I'll get through half this stuff because it looks like she only does 2-hour auctions.
Yeah. And basically you go in, you do 2 items and then it goes to the next person.
Yeah.
That's a good way to do it. I mean,
it's not bad.
Whether it sells or not, you get 2 items and then you go to the next person. And I like that.
Yeah.
I was going to say, that's what's great about Mike now. Everybody gets 5 minutes and you move on to the next person, whether you sell or not. 5 minutes. Boom, boom, boom. And
he did increase it to 5. I don't know. I'm a guest. I'm practically a co-host for Patrick Murphy for Wednesday night. So, actually, I'm still just a guest, but and I have so much more fun on that than what I did on the auction with Mike.
Yeah.
I would sit back there for sometimes an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, waiting for a turn that didn't come. I got tired of it, so I'm not even going to do his auctions anymore.
Just
that's true, Celestine. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's slow. It just all depends.
Oh, we got an extra person here in the back room.
Yeah, you better bring him on. You can't have it sit in the back.
We got an extra person.
We have an extra person.
We
have an extra. I don't know if he's a person yet because I didn't bring him in, so we'll see.
There's an extra.
We are all people. Speaking of that,
but he's an extra.
I was going to say, do you guys think I should combo these together?
Extra! Bring him on now.
We all know him. We all love him. He tells us to go everywhere on the internet. It's the one, the only, the Patrick Murphy.
We're not worthy.
I am.
I'm sitting over
you
here.
You might not be, but I am.
I'm sitting over here. I'm trying to get some stuff together, and I hear Chaos say, "I don't care, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, okay, what did they do to offset Chaos? I have to get on there.
Somebody offered me $50 for my first edition AD&D Deities and Demigods that was given to me by my players when I was a dungeon master. And it's a first print. And they offered me $50. So I gave them the appropriate response that I'm not going to repeat here, but it started with the letter F and it ended with the letter U.
All I did was give them the value of it now.
And then he told me the value, and I said, I don't care.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I walked in on. And I'm like, okay, I better hop on this stream. And try to, because, well, first of all, Patrick Murphy sent me here, so
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Patrick Murphy sent a lot of people into my chat tonight. I gotta thank him.
And Mr. Darth, yes, I would put those together as a bundle. People, if there's a lot of resellers out there, so they are looking to like maximize their value and bundle things together so they can get a lot to resell. So yeah.
Well, that's why I bundled together all the Robotech stuff. There were like 6 novels, the issue number 1 comic, and the sealed videotape. I figured that,
Right.
It's just like if I ever decide to sell that movie action figure that I've got for the Star Wars, where they re-release that movie. If I ever decide to sell that figure, I will include one of the comics with it.
We will talk backstage. We'll talk backstage.
I didn't say I said if I ever decide to.
No. Something complete. Again, part of that 5 conversations that I just had in my head.
Are you having conversations without me again?
He has conversations while he's sleeping.
Patrick, as long as you don't ask yourself to repeat what you just said to yourself, you're okay.
There's been times that I've been talking.
There's
been times I've been talking and I totally forget what I've said, and then I have to ask somebody to repeat what I was just talking about.
You know what? Oh my God, I do that all the time. Like I'll tell my wife something, and or she'll ask me something to do something, and I say, "Yeah, sure, you got it," and I completely forget about it a second later, and then she gets mad at me because I forgot. But I literally, honestly forgot, and all I can do is blame it on my lifestyle. What it used to be. It destroyed my short-term memory, man.
Well, you did say you lived with Dave Mustaine.
You go, Armand.
Yeah, Dave Mustaine and Dave Ellison.
Yeah, there you go.
Armand loves Deadpool.
That is very cool.
That is very cool.
The little bobblehead.
So hey guys, check this out. Now I'm not. How do I want to say this? I'm not showing you this because I want you to buy it, but it's something cool that I did today that I'd like to share with the class, if that's okay.
Well, maybe we ought to be a little smaller, and you might be a little bigger.
Well, no,
I think so.
It's not a actual like that kind of show and tell. Let me.
Okay.
It's show and tell time with Patrick Murphy.
It's a linky link. I actually made an auction, and let me go find said auction.
Oh well, if it's a linky link, he doesn't have to be bigger for that.
Yeah, I don't have to be bigger for that.
That's all right, because Morton jumped down and made the camera shake, so that was perfect. Oh well, hello, Daisy. Here we're gonna show Daisy.
Oh my lord, where the heck is it?
She's up here too.
Danger, Will Robinson. Somebody's out of coffee.
Hold on.
How did you know?
Chaos. I was going to say I know exactly what you're talking about with the D&D books. I bought a whole bunch of first edition ones, including the Fiend Folio and Unearthed Arcana from AD&D, so I could run. Yeah, that way I could run an old school campaign for my son, which I did.
The only difference, Darth, is I bought them when they came out.
Well, I bought them, I think, 8 years ago.
Yeah, see, I bought them as they were released.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
that's a little bit of a difference.
Look,
that is a handsome cat, diecast.
That is Daisy.
And Daisy, hi Daisy. Hi Daisy.
Daisy's a star now. We're going to get 1 million hits, and this is going to go viral. Everyone likes cat videos.
That's what we should do one night. I
got more cats on video.
Exactly. Just
and like the panel is just all cats.
Would never stand for it.
And it would be a catastrophic video.
Good point. All right, so I dropped the link in the chat there. What I did is I made an auction today, right? And there's a working part on this transformer that still actually works. And it's like, well, how do I show this, right? So what I did is I made a video, made a short little clip, and I was able to actually put the link into my auction, so that way.
I watched that today.
Oh, you did? Well, thank you. Yeah, see,
that was really cool.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it's like, and I wanted to show that highlighted because I think that's important. I mean, considering this was 1987, right, and it still sparks. So I did a short little, because you guys know me. I try to keep my stuff timed, whether it be 30 seconds, a minute. I don't usually go more than a minute. But yeah, no, I just thought it was cool that I was able to do that. Put a link in there. It's like, hey, if you want to see it work, go check this out. So
yeah, I've got a vehicle that's battery operated that if I ever get around to taking pictures of it and trying to put it up for auction, I'll want to make a little video showing that it still works.
Yeah.
Wait. Celestine, you mean I gotta drop the quarter because my cat took over my square? Is that a thing now?
Hey, Celestine said you got to put a quarter. You got to put a quarter.
Yeah, I mean, you got to give the fans what they want within reason.
Okay. Well, we are going to do this.
Speaking of dropping a quarter, I'm going to go get some more coffee so that I can survive, and I will be back very shortly.
And I am taking a quarter out of my jar for the
and
next
there's
one.
my quarter.
There you go.
So I got this wheel jack.
Oh, that wasn't for me. Okay, I'm taking my dollar back. Thanks, Celestine. She said no, it was for Chaos, but he said he wanted coffee. So I'm taking my dollar back and putting the quarter back in the can.
Makes sense.
G1 Transformers were so crazy.
Yeah, that
I
movie you
will
listed.
be right back, guys.
All right.
That's a quarter.
So here is Wheeljack, right?
Yes.
I mean, look at his
Let me
arm
see here.
as compared to his legs here. Come on, buddy. He is very loose. Come on, focus.
You have a piece of paper you can put behind him?
Today, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Angela, you're going to be
the search for paper. And just move them up to the left. There you go.
all right. So let me back up just so.
There, yep, there you go.
Okay, and he's so loose. He's flippity flopping and all over. I mean, does he not look like an ape or a gorilla?
Yeah, with
those
his
paws.
hands like this. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like. Oh, by the way, one of the many Angelas in the box. Boxo Angelas.
Today,
I put him on the FeeBay today as well.
yeah, I saw that and I was like, wait, what do you have him? Is he broken or just loose?
I mean, he's loose. He is an original. He is a pre-rub. He's not a Diaclone variant, but he is pre-rub as far as I can tell. The date on him is 1980. Okay, oh man, I just can't. I mean, it says 1980, 1982, so these were released in the States in 84. So I believe this was out of the first wave pre-rub.
Yeah, the symbol, the symbol.
Right. Again, I got him listed up there. I kind of priced him at what others were going at.
Yeah, but you said for parts. Like, what is wrong with him? Like, besides him being loose?
I mean, exactly. That's it.
Oh, because I thought he was broken or something.
I mean, he's incomplete. I don't have like his spoiler or anything of that nature.
Well, you should just put in complete, not for parts.
Yeah, well,
For parts, you're looking at like maybe a missing leg or a missing a hand, or like my Optimus Prime is missing his head, so he's incomplete. He's not broken. He's just missing his head.
But yeah, what I was trying to tell Chaos was, I bought the books to run the AD&D first editions to run an old school campaign for my son, and we're almost done with it. And I saw how much they were going for on Evil Bay. I was going to sell them, but my son asked me, "Hey, don't sell those. I'd rather you just give them to me and keep them because they have sentimental value, and maybe we'll continue the campaign in the future."
You never know.
And
That's
I
a good
said,
idea.
yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. So when I said that, Darth returns this week, and then I was like, and then I have some other special guests that might pop on, and I mentioned Patrick, and my wife says, "Hold on." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Patrick and Chaos may come on the show," and she's like, "Wait. You mean the Patrick Murphy is going to be on the show tonight?" I was like, "You're just not going to live this down, bro."
You are a legend in all our minds, Patrick.
Well, I wouldn't go all that far, but thank you, kind gentlemen. I greatly appreciate and thank your wife. Thank Mrs. Diecast. But
I said to her, I was like, as long as you don't watch that chip video every day, we're good.
Our back.
Did you watch that chip video, Darth?
The what video?
The chip review video where he opens up the bag of chips and he's like eating them.
Best video ever.
You gotta watch that video, dude.
I will. Now I'm intrigued. Okay, let's do this.
hold on, let me find it.
It's so great. I wish I had a clip I could just play it now. I'm gonna go see if I can download it, and I'm gonna, yeah. YouTube just got dangerous.
I'm just cleaning up something that I'm going to put up there.
I can't. It won't load. Oh well.
There you go. I linked it in the chat there for you guys.
But just in case
Thank
you guys would like to see it.
Oh, nice.
That's the Randy
Oh, yeah.
Very
Bowles
nice.
Superman.
That's it. Celestine's got it right. Sensual chip eating with Patrick Murphy.
But that's going to go up there with some of the other stuff. Probably next to Vampirella. Unfortunately, when it came from California to Texas, the ankle broke. So I will probably glue that back together and then touch it up, and nobody will know that it's even been broken. But I will always know.
I will always know.
It will never be sold anyway, so it doesn't matter. And the reason it will never be sold is because my son laid dibs on it. My son isn't a collector. I found some action figures.
Oh,
I found Robin.
Oh, nice.
ah,
I found something better.
Catwoman,
No, better,
Man-Bat.
better. Queen Esmeralda.
Oh, Emeraldus.
Yeah.
Put that in my
Emeraldus.
box now, and I'll just throw money at you. Whatever you're.
Just throw money at you.
No, anything done by Leiji Matsumoto that's Captain Harlock related. Oh, Mother of Ultra.
Oh.
Yep, throw that in my box. I'll throw money at you.
I agree,
Oh
Celestine.
man, it came off the card.
Patrick can make cardboard to sound think it's gonna be good to eat. Like,
Ah, Juggernaut. Cool.
It came off the card.
Oh,
happy Monday, Horizon.
hey,
How you
Horizon.
doing, man? Good to see you.
Horizon. Where did that go? I showed something that I think you will like, sir.
I think this
Oh,
is the
yes.
first Bishop figure.
Yes. That is the first figure, believe it or not, that I returned to Toys R Us because when it came out of the package, his legs were loose.
Really?
Yep.
Is that the one?
Mm-hmm.
And then I found another one of these, but it's not important. It's only Mr. Sinister,
Oh,
so that's not important.
put what in Horizon? Put what in Darth's box? The
the Emeraldus figure and the Mother of Ultra.
Oh,
Those are
yeah.
those are two figures I don't have in my collection.
Really?
Yes.
I have something you don't.
Yes. I have Father of Ultra.
I don't. It's hard to see because it's turned brown on me. But this is the Stealth Cylon Hangar 18 exclusive, limited to 5,000 copies.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
And I don't know if it still lights up or not.
Yeah.
No, his eyes doesn't light up anymore.
Wow.
But it's getting loose.
Yeah. Now, are you just showing these as show and tell, or are these actual items you will be selling? Because I'm telling you now, I'm very interested in, if nothing else, the Queen Emeraldus. Oh, wow.
Which sheriff car is that from?
Is that the Highway Patrol from?
Blues Brothers.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
that's what I thought it was.
Rubber biscuit. No.
And this is
Gotta love the Blues
and this
Brothers.
one's from Dragnet.
Yep.
Nice.
Dun, dun, dun.
And this one's the wrong color. So maybe I shouldn't show it.
Did I, Jerry?
That's
Oh, is
right.
it-
They're on a mission from God.
Is that the wrong color?
Yeah, this is the green one.
Okay, because there was a black one too.
I know. I have it in an unopened case.
I have I have a Munsters Stagecoach on a Ghostbusters Ecto 1A card from Johnny Lightning.
Oh, hold
I
on to
don't-
that. Those errors are always worth money, Diecast.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
so speaking of that,
Pandora.
Ooh.
I do got a couple X-Men that are carded wrong. Like I've got a Wolverine variant on a Trevor Fitzroy card, and it's like I don't know where to get rid of them.
Oh.
Get them graded first,
Wait.
and then Evil Bay is the place, man. They'll command high dollars. Or
Cool.
On a mission from Gad.
yep, we're on a mission from God. You got cop shocks, cop brakes, cop engine, cop transmission.
I think I have two of the Queen Emeraldus. I'm not
Okay.
sure. I'll have to see if I have another one.
So Patrick, I don't know if you saw the video today I dropped. Well,
Then again, I don't plan on keeping it, so it's not.
I finally got the ruler.
Awesome. Awesome.
Padded ruler.
It's the wrong
And-
color.
I got more erasers.
You can't use that ruler. It's the wrong color.
It has to be silver with the cork backing.
Listen, I have a silver Sharpie. I will color this silver. And it will work just fine. Because I am not going back to Walmart.
I'm not putting these in the box. I'm going to put them off to the side, and we'll figure something out on them.
Okay, you got it.
But I got this in the mail today.
Oh, cool.
So I
Wow.
have two figures that are not in your collection, huh?
And it's
Yeah.
all new. It says all new, but it's really not.
And one figure I've been looking for too that I can't find, and I bet Chaos is going to just whip it out of his magic collection.
just whip it out. That's disgusting.
Is a
I have to.
No,
look
this just
diligently.
went after hours real fast. Now didn't it?
But
Yeah.
it's not time
He's
for that
already
yet,
ready
Chaos.
for After Dark. He's ready for After Dark, people.
After hours.
Yeah.
I got this in today.
Ooh. Is an actual figure of Captain Harlock. I can't find any. I find super expensive statues, but no action figure.
They
Like that
made a,
Eldest.
I think they made a Harlock in this series.
Wait. Morton.
Oh, I must have Gimme.
Yeah, this one. That's the one I have here. But I think I have another one of those figures too.
Oh, I
I'm
didn't
not
realize.
sure.
All right, this one's
I
got
think
the
I might have this one.
Armand,
wow.
I was gonna give you this one, Armand, but now that I realize it's a yin yang, I can't give you this one.
It's a what? What?
It's a yin yang cover.
Oh,
It's-
Deadpool.
It's Deadpool.
Yeah, but Armand loves Deadpool, but I like the yin yang part of it because you can go this way.
I still have those Deadpool cards, the etched
Yeah.
foil cards, Armand.
He was here Saturday. I don't know why he didn't tell me to.
Whip them out Monday.
Cool whip, cool whip.
Cool Whip Mondays, yo.
Look it out Monday. Okay.
That would get us all the fastest strikes known to man. Boom.
Yeah,
Whip it out right here on Diecast on this channel.
we whip them out, but we don't wipe them out. And I got this only 4-pack they had at Walmart today.
Oh, wow.
Mine hasn't gotten any more since I bought them all.
Well, this was the last one that was there. It was hidden, and I bought it. So.
Someone was hiding it. Yeah.
Well, I bought 3 last week, and this must have been the 4th one because I
Look.
supposed to be.
Look at the edge and see if one of them is shiny.
What do you mean?
All right, so I need to go to yojo.com.
What's that, Yojo?
The Yojo is the only site to go if you are into Joes
Ah,
The thing of it is like, I don't know.
or Cobra.
I'm just gonna open it.
Let's see here. Okay, vehicles. Man, Cobra just had all the cool stuff.
Great.
Now, the reason I got that box down is I thought it might have that motorized vehicle that I was, and I wanted to show that, but no, it didn't. It had action figures in it.
It's still
Oh,
not bad.
what's this? What's this in me pocketses? Do you remember me, Patrick, talking about my Mamie Van Dorn cards?
oh,
What?
Oh, it gets better. You see, because this first card is autographed and has lip print.
What?
oh.
What?
Yeah.
Why? I'm not even worthy to be part of this anymore. I'm just,
I
I'm not
told
even-
you, we're not
I don't-
worthy, man.
I've got the stuff, you know.
I don't even think I'm worthy to have this show anymore.
I know. I mean,
Like,
She was
I
a
think
horrible actress, but my God, it's Mamie Van Doren.
you know what? I mean,
Yes.
I'm not even worried to have Avatar at this point. That's it.
Yes, you are.
oh my gosh!
You've
Oh.
got stuff that has made me drool.
By the way,
this is like the 5th Watchtower I've gotten.
Yeah, that's all in that series of comics. That's all you're going to see is the Watchtower.
Oh,
So, just give you an idea of how good Yojo is. I had no idea what this was, and prior
it's
to
the Equalizer.
no, it's the armadillo tank.
Oh, wow.
But when I said yojo.com, by the time he showed the pack they just showed, I figured out what this was. That's how quick. I literally turned it over, looked at the date, went down, picked the date, started scrolling down, bam, there it is.
Yeah.
So
It is the best
that's-
site for Joe identification.
that's the Armadillo, but then they repainted it for Slaughter's Marauders as a Equalizer.
let's see here. The Armadillo tank was first released boxed with Serpentor's Air Chariot in the first mass retail wave, released in 2008, included the driver. Oh, now I gotta find the driver. Oh, I got him. Yeah.
Ooh.
Then
Oh,
you
so
need to put the
that's what
driver
that guy
in there.
goes to.
I like that cover.
Oh my God, Celestine, look at her comment. Sounds like a male dancer coming to stage. Whip them out. Dun, dun, dun.
They're really trying to take your show into after hours, Diecast.
I mean, but I can always start it later, and we can have some fun.
See what
No.
happens when I don't get much sleep?
Hey, I'm lucky enough that my wife allows me to be on here with you guys tonight, and she's letting me do the other thing tomorrow. I can't take a bunch of time away from her. I got to have quality time with the family.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
understand that. Yeah.
Absolutely. I know when I first started doing this, I always said, like, hey, I try to block off my 5 to 9
You got
hours.
dollars?
Celestine, I got my dollars
Wait.
ready.
I got
Yeah,
my
she's
new women's
bad.
sleep shorts on, so we can do it.
She's bad. She's bad. Very bad.
I got Zelda and I got Venom on. We're good to go.
I ain't
So-
doing no dancing. I got my leg thing
but,
on
But
because I
if
can't
I
walk.
stood, if
Sorry,
I did that
Celestine.
stuff,
Well,
they'd
you-
start
well, you don't-
saying,
you don't-
"Put it on."
You don't gotta go on the. You don't have to go on a pole. You just sit there and be like.
So, this is funny. So you're right. You're right, Diecast. This was released in 2006 as Sergeant Slaughter's Armadillo, and it's funny. Variations. No variations of Slaughter's Armadillo are known to exist. Really?
Sure.
Well, come 2008. So again, JoJo, while it is a great resource, just know it's not the end all of end all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's
I
see.
mean, for quick identification, though, it's hard to beat.
Right. Yeah. No. Absolutely.
I've been using it since 1998, I think.
Yeah. So like, and you go to the what this is, and it says no variations are known to exist. It's the same dang thing. Actually, you know what? Let's actually look at the Slaughter tank.
Yeah, G.I. Joe is a rabbit hole I never went down.
I just bought a whole bunch of them, dirt cheap, like 25, 50 cents a figure.
The vehicle
Wow.
mode.
Back in the 90s.
You know what? It might
All
be
right.
different
All
with-
right. I'm off by. It's a different top. It's a different top, like a different turret, but it's the same tank piece. That's
Gotcha.
what I got mixed up here. Because I'll show you.
That's why
Uh-huh.
no variations are known to exist, because it's different.
I'll put it in the.
When Yojo talks about variations, generally they're talking about paint.
Oh, okay. 'Cause
With figures definitely, because like they'll notice like Serpentor's got like 5 different colored stakes, and he's dumb. They forgot to mention that he's dumb.
Yeah.
Ooh, hey, it's even got the rubber bands in it too. That's pretty neat. All right, so
Yeah. So here, I shared the link to the equalizer, so you can see what I'm talking about.
equalizer. Da, 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 da.
So it's got the same tank piece, but the turret is like rockets instead of
Gotcha.
yeah.
That's pretty cool. Quick kick.
What
It's
I don't
kind of-
understand is why did they put that tank for Sergeant Slaughter in the 2000s when the figure came out in the 80s?
I don't know. All I know is that I really want that tank again now. It's doing this
Curiouser and curiouser.
it's doing this rotating thing, and I'm just like, oh.
I think I only have 1 or 2 vehicles for Jones. One of them is that little, like, I think it's like an anti-aircraft gun. I have a couple of those, but I have one that's complete with the figure.
Nice.
Which one?
92.
Oh, I got about 4 of those.
Well, I never had that one. That's why. This whole 4-pack, I didn't have any of them, and this is the reason why I bought it.
Yeah.
Oh, is it, what the hell is that?
Is that
Dog
number
ear.
2? Is that number 2?
No, it's number 1.
Oh, okay. I've got that one. It's number 2. I don't have.
Dang dog ear.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a pressable defect.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
A dog ear?
Nope.
No,
I bet you
not-
it breaks color.
What is that?
Yeah, it does.
Patrick, what is that?
That is the Cobra bunker,
Ah.
Does it blow up?
complete with missile.
But does it blow up?
Ooh.
Does it blow up?
Yeah.
I mean, if I take it apart, yeah.
So you can go in this pile then.
Just put an M80 in it, Patrick. It'll blow up fine.
No, we're not, because
If it was
M60,
if it was a
M60.
Joe bunker, he might, but it's
Yeah.
a Cobra, so he's not going to.
You know, my cousin does that with all his G.I. Joe stuff. He leaves the Cobra stuff alone, but blows up the G.I. Joe headquarters with fireworks and like, what are you doing?
If he doesn't want it, he should just sell it.
I
to
knew a
get
kid
more-
that had a
Cobra
graveyard
stuff.
in his a GI Joe graveyard.
Oh no!
Seriously,
He
he would be playing, and if one of the guys died, he would have a little funeral and bury it.
Oh, that's pretty interesting to do, though.
no, I got this, and it used to play the Cobra thing, and it no longer does. I took it apart, and it's
My cousin Den, you met him at the wedding. He loves Cobra. He even joined the Cobra Troopers coalition or whatever that goes around to all the conventions.
World's Finest or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. He's
Yeah.
part of them, and I'm like,
Awesome.
where's the Joe's one? Where are the Joe recruiters at? Like, what the?
They're at your local recruiting station, and then the repainted Cobra. I mean, it's originally a Joe Jeep, but it's
I think I have the Joe version of that, but it's not complete.
So-
So here's those big fudge boards I got.
these are ones that I am not getting rid of. This is staying in my collection.
Have you guys seen the new boards they've got for comics that are crystal clear?
Yeah,
And-
Yes.
Yeah, you can put front and back and just slip them in a bag, and it's the ultimate protection.
no,
Amazing.
no, it isn't
Well-
the ultimate protection.
Well, for polybagging, yeah.
Oh, okay. Anytime you're talking about polybag, it's not the ultimate protection. Big Fudge comic book sleeves.
I like these because I think I was telling Patrick about this. They're kind of thick,
Mhm.
and they have like the corners are like curved.
Nice.
Are they poly or are they Mylar?
It's not.
Because I
Not-
know they make a polypropylene that's similar to Mylar.
I don't think it's the like. I have a regular bag over here. It doesn't feel the same. This one feels like it's a thicker material.
And whatever you do, do not use top loaders. Top loaders always seem to mess up the book somehow. The opening at the top is not enough on a top loader.
But these got like these like you can hear it. It's like
Yeah.
thick.
No, look on the package, and it should say what it's made of.
I'll be right back, gentlemen.
Yeah, right
Because
here.
there's a law in the United States that says they have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3mm polyurethane
Poly,
or tribopropylene.
Uh,
yeah, polypropylene. Yeah, okay.
So are those good ones?
Yeah, those are the polypro version of Mylar.
Oh.
They make a poly version of the Mylar now, and it's supposed to be pretty good. But I'm not going to invest in it. I've got too
No.
much money invested in Mylar as it is.
No, I agree. If I was going to protect my books and those things, I might as well buy the MyLights because I never have to replace them.
Yeah,
Those-
Well, I had Amazon cash to spend, so. And I already had the My Lights on back order from my
Of
shop
course,
that
if Rick ever comes out with his own bags, I might consider changing, because he's talking about a whole different style of sleeve.
He is a genius.
No, he's
Who
a
is
chemist.
Rick?
Rick Morgan. The comic book scientist.
Yeah, the Immaculate Comics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's a chemist. He's a comic book chemist.
No,
he is
a chemist. He has
No, I
an
know.
actual job.
I know. I watched one of his older videos. I'm like, this guy's.
I sometimes
using-
watch the videos he makes for his students. I mean,
Yeah, he's really like wow.
he actually gets into the chemistry and how things work on a molecular level.
Yeah, you can.
And I've learned a lot from that channel. A lot of stuff that I didn't intend on learning. I'm actually starting to understand the molecular adhesion and stuff like that I never thought I'd understand. Because I
Wow.
didn't bother taking this advanced science stuff.
So recruiters are lazy.
That is a deep dive, man. I watched several of his videos, and like his newest one where he was cleaning that ASM 129. It's like,
Yeah,
I was amazed. It looks like it came right off the shelf almost.
Yeah.
that's
Go
the
back
one
and
where-
watch where he cleans his X-Men #1.
That's the video that got
Or
me.
no, his Spider-Man 1 or his Amazing Fantasy 15, the ones from his collection.
Okay. Amazing Fantasy.
I
15.
will admit that my heart was pounding in my chest when I was watching that Spider-Man 1.
Yeah,
Yeah, seeing him do that stuff, I just freak out, and I'm like, I would never do that.
the one.
I have no qualms about it at all. There are books that I'm not going to clean simply because I want them in the condition that I bought them in. But
Yeah.
there are also books that are equally as old that I cleaned my Tarzan #1. Came out great. I clean a lot of stuff that I don't show.
That's the one that you did show that one though, didn't you?
No, that was #3.
Oh,
Now I showed Tarzan #1, but not after I cleaned it.
Ah,
well, why not?
I don't show you everything.
Well, you can't talk about it and then not show it.
I'd be doing 5 billion videos a week if I showed you everything.
Well,
That's
you
true.
talk- if you talk about it, you gotta show it.
I'd have to quit my job, which always gets in the way of my profession anyway. So maybe
Yeah.
that wouldn't be a bad thing.
Oh, and I went and I forgot 2 more things at the stinking store today. I have to go back tomorrow because I found a whole bunch of candidates to try with the spine roll deal.
Let me see what you got there.
Yeah, what gold keys do you have?
Brothers of the Spear. I like
Yeah,
that
those-
one.
Spear,
Yeah, I like Brothers of the Spear.
Brothers of the Spear.
Oh, he's got a lot of those.
Yeah.
Any Ripley's, believe it or not, or the UFO ones in there?
I don't know
I
about
think
the
UFO
one.
was Dell.
Gold Key did it. I got them. It's a UFO in outer space and UFO in flying saucers. They gave it 2 different titles, but it's the same run.
I think I have Dell versions of those.
Uh,
There's a lot of Brothers of the Spear in this pile.
and
Yeah.
there's Whitman versions of them too. Chaos.
Korak, Son of Tarzan. There's a combat.
Mm. Oh, Witching Hour. There you go.
Yeah, but I have that witching hour.
Dagar the Invincible.
But I don't have any of those gold keys that I've seen so far.
Oh, Diecast has got some business.
No, I'm not going to make them pick them up. They'll run through my hands eventually and stop in my collection.
But there's a couple of good candidates to do that flattening thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
You mean my old style?
Yes, with the iron. We got
See, that's what I need. I
turn-offs.
need to get a small, one of the small irons, and then I can start doing some other stuff.
Midnight
Ah.
Tales.
Yeah, Charleston was good for horror. So many horror
Air
books.
War stories.
Well, I mean, most of the Charlton horror was Ditko. So,
Yep.
but not all of it. Ditko did a huge amount of it, but then there was a couple others that did some too.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, E-Man by Joe Staton.
Yeah, but that's modern comics. I don't care about that crap.
That's
reprint.
reprint.
That's reprint crap.
Okay. This one's not a reprint.
No, that's a good one.
It's all new.
Yep.
And then
Fighting Army.
Fighting Army.
I don't know how Joe Staton kept the rights to that either, but he kept the rights to E-Man, and it went to several different publishers.
Because
Yeah.
it was originally published by Charlton. They didn't care.
Oh, that's right.
Martin, you're gonna have to wait a minute.
They just wanted content. They didn't care whether it belonged to them or not.
No, Armando, tell us, who is voicing Optimus Primal?
Trekker, I think I have that. Yeah, that's Dark. Is that the Dark Heart Presents first
Yep.
appearance of Trekker?
Yep.
Number 4? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have that.
Boris
That's-
is in there.
Early Dark Horse. Very
Yeah.
early Dark
Yeah.
Horse.
Claw.
Yeah, I have that run.
Then Grendel.
Brindle. I should have all of those,
Whoa.
but I might not. I don't know.
Ron Perlman? That'll
Oh,
Really? Seriously?
Ron Perlman is epic in anything he does. He will always be Hellboy to me.
Yes. I don't know about Optimus Primal though.
The Hellboy movie, the third Hellboy movie, would be very successful if Ron Perlman had been in it.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yes. I don't know why they didn't do that, man. Patrick, you're up to 50 cents already.
I don't think he's worried about it.
And Ron Perlman was really good in Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, Patrick Murphy is the special guest, so he doesn't have to pay.
Oh,
Just like
Yeah,
Darth didn't have to pay on my show because he was
Yeah.
the special guest.
yeah.
So he-
I'm just so whenever
See,
I'm on your
Celestina
show,
agrees with me.
I don't gotta pay either. You make me pay.
Celestine agrees with me. Yes.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try this out tomorrow. This eraser thing.
Good.
I don't know about being
Just remember,
battery operated.
Light touch. That's the most important thing. Is a light touch when you're using
Yeah.
the eraser.
But that's why I wanted to get the small ones because I don't want to use these ones on the small area.
Did you get that one from Hobby Lobby?
Yes.
Okay, I guess I have to make a trip down to Hobby Lobby because I don't have one of those.
Oh, I have something that Chaos doesn't.
Well, I mean, it's been on my list of things to buy for the last 7 or 8
Oh,
years. I just haven't
yeah.
gotten around to it.
And I bought more of these today. My mom's like, "What are you doing with all these?" I'm like, "Cleaning comics."
He was great. He was great. Yeah, in Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, my late grandmother and mother used to love to watch that show.
Yes.
And that's before the actress was the female. What's her name? Help me here. She's Terminator lady.
Linda Hamilton.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's before she got known and typecast as the Terminator lady.
So you met Opie and Opie / Beta at Comic-Con, Celestine? Fucking beast of a man that guy is. Crap. At least he wasn't Walking Dead. Like how do you fall down an elevator shaft and survive?
Same way you fall out of an airplane and survive.
I'm going to bookmark this 3D Joes.com diecast. I think that's going to
Yeah, it's a good site, right?
be. Yeah, absolutely.
What's the name of it? Put a link in the private chat. please.
Got you.
Let's see, we'll add that to my eBay folder.
There you go. Well, I don't know about hot. I was just saying he's a big guy.
Oh, I like the way you can drag it and rotate it.
Yeah. Whatever which way you wanted to go. And it goes by itself. So in the front there is what? Spirit? I wanna say that's Mutt. And then Slaughter on the top. Or Junkyard.
Yeah.
Not Mutt.
Mutt was the dog.
Yeah. So what did you do?
Junkyard had a dog, and Spirit had an eagle, didn't he? Or a hawk, one of the two.
G.I. Joe, real American hero.
All right, so this is what we're looking at. Let me see if I can find it.
And kids, now you know, because knowing's half the battle.
That's it.
So I wonder if the air chariot that they used for the re-release was the same. Looks like I'm having conversations, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, well, we're probably in them and we just don't know.
Because he's a talking with himself. Talking with
Up here
himself.
is the picture of what we're looking at there, Darth, up here in the corner.
Yep, we all did. We all watched it, Celestine. I was always amazed at how they would have millions of blue and red lasers shooting back and forth at each other, and no one ever got hit. Ever.
I've never seen a G.I. Joe cartoon.
The only time something got hit was whether they were using the hang gliders or they were parachuting, and it was like, or the vehicles. No one physically got shot.
Well, with the exception of the bats, because since they were robots, they were allowed to destroy them. But it's like far as like a living human being.
Yeah. They would get scratched. They would get,
You want to see bullets flying. G.I. Joe probably has nothing on the A-Team.
Yeah.
Because they probably fired 1 million bullets every single show, and nobody ever got hurt.
Yep. And they blew up tons of stuff, and nobody blew up with the stuff. I remember that.
Was it the animated movie the first time that somebody was even close to being dead in G.I. Joe?
Well, the original script called for Duke to die.
Yeah,
and
but
with the
yeah.
outrage of Prime dying in the Transformers, the movie, they scaled it back to him being in coma.
Yeah, in a coma in the hospital, yeah.
Yep.
Because G.I. Joe, I think at the time, was more widely watched than Transformers was. Like, in the series wise, like on a daily. Because when the movie came out, all the kids wanted to go see that movie. Okay, Darth.
Which one? The Transformers?
G.I. Joe, because of all the actors that were in, there were voice actors.
No, G.I. Joe the movie was released straight to television. It was not in the theaters.
I went and saw it.
Yeah, that was probably the later one.
Really?
Yeah, the first G.I. Joe movie was never in the theaters.
Yeah, it was supposed to be, but again, due to
I could have swore it was.
We have been tasked with something about talking about that.
There's a lot of movies that never make it to the theater.
Now, according to
Sorry,
the
I
wiki,
had to step away. Family stuff.
That's okay.
according to the wiki, so take it with a grain of salt. Created at the height of the G.I. Joe craze in the 1980s, the G.I. Joe the movie was intended as a theatrical release to be closely followed by Transformers the movie. However, the G.I. Joe film encountered unexpected production delays, which allowed Transformers feature to be released first. Due to the poor box office performance of the Transformers, bullshit, the movie My Little Pony, the movie, was instead released direct to video as well. So, as well as aired on television syndication. So it went to direct video release. I did not know that, which it makes sense. But I remember watching it on like prime time one night, and then later it was split up into 5-part and on the regular.
Well, it may have been shown in like a smaller theater because I remember seeing it.
The Transformers movie was awesome. I don't know what they're talking about. It was a box office failure.
Oh no, we're talking about G.I. Joe.
Oh, if you don't make $1 billion, it's a failure. You didn't know that?
According to them.
Yeah. I know. They tried to say Godzilla King of the Monsters was an epic failure. It made $400 million.
Yes,
Yeah.
but what did it cost to make?
It cost $185 million.
And
Yeah,
how
so
much did they spend on advertising?
I have no idea.
Probably another
Probably
180
another
million.
So it's like 250.
A lot of movies. See, a lot of the movies, you see what they actually cost to make, but you don't see what they paid in advertising. And when you
Yeah.
add those two
Yeah.
numbers together and compare it to what the movie grosses, a lot of movies that look like they're financially successful are really flops.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Yeah,
Because they're spending way too much money making them.
Yeah,
I think they're spending also on the advertising too.
you don't
Um,
need
what I
to
said.
advertise so much.
Yeah,
you
they're-
don't need to
they're-
advertise so much.
and they're giving away too much of the movie in the trailers too. I'm noticing that. I don't know. I mean, they spent a lot less on Godzilla versus Kong. They only spent a total of $150 million on Godzilla versus Kong,
Yeah,
and that blew everybody
in the
away.
movie theater. In the movie theater, Transformers did not make money.
No, it
It
did.
just barely broke even.
And it was more.
However, the sales of the videos are still making money.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm just reading the wiki here, and it says contemporary film critics have mostly negative tone. Many cynical perceive that a thin, darkly violent plot appearing only to children, based on violent advertisement, unintelligible action, and supposedly look-alike characters. The day after release, Karen James of the New York Times described the film. While all this action may captivate young children, the animation is not spectacular enough to dazzle adults. Really?
Obviously,
what?
she doesn't know adult Transformers fans.
Yeah,
The way I look at it with critics, and it's the way everybody looks at critics. Critics are just people who couldn't act or make their own movie anyway. You know?
look at Armand.
I mean, let's see here.
Agreed, Armand. Agreed.
Yeah. There's so many of them out there in the internet land.
I need to talk to your movie manager.
Now, how can you be showing that?
There's so many movies that we think are just huge hits that are financial failures because of the amount they spend in advertising.
Yeah, they don't need to spend as much advertising as they think they need to spend.
Well, that and they spend a lot of money on the film itself that doesn't need to be spent.
Yeah,
Movies just barely broke even.
Lucky I'm not on the stream.
As
Go
a
ahead,
matter of fact,
Armand.
I think the
You're
first
really-
DCU
you're on
movie
the
that
stream,
actually
Patrick.
made
What are you
money.
talking about?
No, I was reading Armand's comment here. He says he was talking about Transformers. He said, cussing up. Yeah. No, I mean,
Profanity
Oh,
is not allowed, Armand.
We're not after hours yet, Armand.
I think the first DCU movie that actually made a lot of money was Wonder Woman.
Yep.
Yeah, the first one.
what?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a reporter. Scott King reported a packed theater, but complained that as a whatever adult. He irritably never had the slightest clue as to what was taking place, even after consulting several exciting children and something 4-page studio synopsis. He did not care to identify the voices of the famous actors and concluded that the non-stop action is sufficient for a kiddie audience, but I'm offended that Transformers is a 90-minute toy commercial. It came out in the 80s. What did you expect?
And it's
course
actually
it's a 90-minute. Of course, it's a 90-minute toy commercial. Transformers was designed as toys. All of the TV shows, all of the movies were nothing more than commercials for the toys.
Absolutely.
And if that offends him, then he doesn't know anything about Transformers.
Yeah.
Same
those
thing
certain
with
characters you
same
wanted
thing
to
with
get 'em,
G.I.
you
Joe.
went and got them.
The same thing with the G.I. Joe 3 3/4 figures.
Yep.
I own the
The
Transformers.
same thing with
on DVD.
Thundercats. The same thing with the other one.
Silverhawks.
Yeah, Silverhawks. He-Man, Masters of the Universe. It was all about the toys, and the TV shows were nothing more than commercials for the toys.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's why G.I. Joe had to put the PSAs at the end.
Yeah.
So, because of I don't know, filming. But here's the thing: like, I don't understand where this gentleman says that. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yes, Darth.
Yeah. What I was trying to say is, I don't know where he's talking about. He didn't get the plot and didn't understand what was happening with the Transformers movie, because I own it on DVD. I've watched the Transformers movie several times. It's a very simplistic plot because it's made for the 7 to 12-year-old cast, and you get it right away. I had the same complaint made by someone from a comic channel saying, "Oh, I don't like this Ultra Mega book. I can't follow it or understand it." It's super easy. If you guys have ever read the Ultra Mega book from Image Comics, it's a more gritty spoof on Ultraman. That's it. I don't understand where these guys come from. You don't go into a cartoon
don't
look for deep meaning.
understand the plot because they're too busy not liking the movie.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing with Transformers the movie. I agree, Darth. I own a VHS copy. I own the 10th anniversary, the 20th anniversary, the 30th anniversary, the special behind the scenes. In the beginning of the movie, after Unicron destroys the planet and the Lion Song Transformers theme, the guy, the narrator comes on and says, and I can't do this justice, "It is the year 2005. The treacherous Decepticons have taken over the Autobots' home planet of Cybertron. But from secret staging grounds on 2 of Cybertron's moon, the valiant Autobots prepare to retake their planet back." There is the plot. That is what is going on, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, don't quote me verbatim, but I'm pretty sure that is darn close if you were to go and watch that. It's like,
Oh, and spoilers on a 40-year-old movie: Optimus Prime dies, Hot Rod takes over. There you go. Come on, it's not rocket science, people.
And then if you watch the cartoon, they aired the movie in 5 parts like they did with G.I. Joe.
right.
And then went into the next series, and then
Hold on, guys. Go ahead.
And then eventually they went and showed Optimus Prime returning.
Yeah. There was a couple of returns, and then like the series, I believe, ended with the actual return of Optimus Prime with the Quintessons, which I'm going to be honest with you, the series ended in the States with the Headmasters.
Yeah, the miniseries of the Headmasters, and then it continued in Japan, because that's where it originated. And I was mad because I wanted more Headmasters. There was Headmasters, and there was something else that came after Headmasters that was on television. I wanted all that.
There is an incredible Transformers anime, not American made, but Japanese made. And I think it aired here in America. And they did 3 different series in the late 90s, early 2000s that was just incredible. It had all the cool Japanese animation, so the robots look sharp and spot on because everything's drafted and designed. And of course, all the kids and everything in it were the anime feeling with the big eyes and stuff. But it was really well done. Don't ask me the title.
I remember there was one that came out in between Armada.
Armada was one, I think. Wait, let me look up real quick. Hold on.
Okay. Because I remember, because that's the Armada
Yeah.
Unicron over here.
What was the question? I'm sorry, I was reading.
There was a Transformers show that came out in the 90s or 2000s that was pretty good. Came out in Japan and then came here. We're trying to figure out which one it was.
Well, yeah, because Cartoon Network had Armada, and then it went to like Energon, and then it went to, well, first there was Beast Wars. Beast Wars, I think, came out first, and they eventually went to Armada, and then they went to Energon. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't watch any of it. I didn't watch Beast Wars.
Beast Wars was good.
I mean, it was cool. It was cool. I didn't.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got the titles of the Japanese Transformers shows. It started with Transformers Car Robots. Then the next series was Transformers Galaxy Force. The third Japanese series was Transformers Go. And then the fourth and final one was Transformers Superlink. Now, these are the Japanese translated titles. I know they were shown in America. What they were called here, I have no idea. But they were aired here in America, and they were popular.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
I
there's
didn't watch that either.
What you got back there on the ground there, Patrick? You're right there.
See, I didn't have time to watch those because I was busy playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Where we're at?
That way. To
Are
the
we
back
talking
by the-
about? We're talking about
We
Rainbow.
would have
No, I see
cartoons in the
Rainbow.
background
Back
while we
by the wall.
D&D.
Other side.
I was going to say that's the box of Angelos over there.
Yeah.
That's Fantastic Four Medusa.
Oh.
What are you
The
doing? What?
immortal boxes of Angela that will never go away and keep growing and multiplying.
No, there's only one more Angela he needs, and then he's done. And that's the big one.
If I buy that and the devil shows up, you can deal with her, good kind sir.
All you have to do is say it's Chaos's fault, and she'll say, "Who the hell is Chaos?"
Exactly.
And all you have to do is show her a picture of the 8-pointed star, which is the symbol for chaos.
That's correct.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, poop sticks.
What'd you do?
Oh man. Well, I mean, I knew the blister was in bad condition. All right, don't.
Oh, it looks brown also.
Yeah, the blister is horrible here. Hold on. Where's
Like
looks-
it's kind of like my Cylon blister, huh?
Yeah. That
But
looks like Danger Girl.
it is? It's Sydney Savage.
Sydney Savage.
But
Oh,
her
Lord.
blister, I know it's brown, but it's also,
Oh, did it come loose on that side?
yeah, I just noticed that. See?
Oh.
That's how the blister is on this.
Discount.
Oh. It's getting,
Oh, wow. Look at that. I remember those.
yeah. You don't want to know what these sell for now.
Oh, I know that. I know.
Yeah, but no, I bought this way back in the day at Kmart.
I'm trying to remember if I have that one.
What wave is that? It has to be towards the end of the run.
Ooh, Peter Dark.
No,
I'm sorry, we're both showing.
like 94 or 96 or somewhere around there. I think it was like 96.
Who? Darth or is Darth frozen?
No.
No.
Well, maybe.
Yeah,
Are
he
you-
is.
All right.
Are you
Okay, there
talking
he is.
about
No, I was talking about the Medusa. I think
I
that
was
was
frozen?
that was. Is that one from
Yeah,
1996?
you're good now. You're good.
96, yeah.
You were for a little bit,
Okay.
Darth. Like you were like stuck going like this.
My son might be getting one. Oh wow.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, you've got something going on that where you're not coming through.
Is your son
Smoothly.
playing the game?
Coming through.
Just not playing the game?
Yep, he's froze.
Yeah, I'm noticing that. It's all choppy.
Somebody's
Yeah.
taking up your bandwidth, Darth.
Yep.
And the battle has begun.
Could be my son.
You know, I watched a what did I watch not too long ago?
No,
It
his
was-
computer will win out.
I watched a really fun movie last night. It was a Shudder exclusive. It's called Psycho Gorman. It was a really
Oh,
funny
no.
movie.
Let me
You gotta-
read off
you gotta-
these titles.
You gotta look it
Yeah,
up, Darth. It's real funny.
Now these are the
My wife and son and I
I hear you.
we watched last night Glass.
Really? How was
Yeah.
it?
It was good. It finishes off the trilogy because Shyamalan had Unbreakable, then Glass. I mean, Split, then Glass. I
Yeah.
was just mad at the ending. I'm not going to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah,
It was really well done, but it pissed me the F off.
Yeah, I wasn't very impressed with it either.
These are the movies that I got from
Melanie.
Melanie. And it turns out she only lives like 40 miles from me,
Kablamo!
which is why I got them so fast. Then
Hi there,
we'll see.
Krakatoa.
I'm just going to read off the titles and you tell me if they're good or not because I haven't seen any of them. Win-Win,
Never heard
Bright
of it.
Star,
Hey,
Crossing-
Radar. Glad
Crossing
to see
Over.
you here, man. Thanks for
Never
showing
heard
up.
of it.
Flash of Genius, The Invention of Lying.
Never heard of it.
What is this? Knockaround Guys.
That was pretty good.
What
Long
are
Life.
these movies?
Long Life, Happiness, and Prosperity. 40 movies that I got for $15.
Ah,
Lonesome Jim. The Loved Ones. A Mighty Wind. That's got to be orchestral or something because it's got a picture of like an orchestra.
I've
Otis.
heard of that, but I don't know what
Otis.
it is.
Otis.
No, the other one, The Mighty Wind.
Oh, Radar.
Riding Alone for Thousands of Miles.
Put the word out.
Seeking Justice. Dixie Chicks. Slapshot 3. Spread. Syriana. Thumbsucker. No clue. Oh. Return of the Men from Uncle.
Okay.
Ooh,
15 years later affair.
that sounds good. Everybody, I love Men from Uncle.
The Warrior's Way.
I think
Sounds
The
good.
Warrior's Way is a good movie, actually. And I think it mixes the Wild West with, what do they call it? Hushu or what have you. Oh, Ron Mahoff. I love that. Rumiko Takahashi. One of the best movies of Ron Mahoff was Farewell, My Concubine.
Romeo is Bleeding. No clue.
Well, how the heck did that happen?
A Separation. With All Deliberate Speed. Wimbledon. Oh, it has Kirsten Dunst in it. Might not be too
Yes,
bad.
Mr. Bigglesworth. Yes.
I see Patrick now, and I think of Dr. Evil. $1 million.
You see what that is, Darth?
Astro Boy. Ooh.
What do you want?
He wants to say hi.
He was.
Neil Gaiman's Neverwhere. Disc 1.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with Neil Gaiman's Neverwhere, man.
Automobiles, sports cars. Oh, that's kind of neat. I didn't know that was in there.
Oh, Diecast, what time are we going live with the auction? Oh, Avatar tomorrow.
7 p.m.
7.
So we'll try to
Eastern
be
Standard
there.
Time.
I'll try to be on there before 7 because I'm gonna look for the link.
So who all is going to be on tomorrow night's auction then?
Wait,
know.
Across the stars.
Is that Eastern time?
Yeah. So it'll be
Okay, so 4 o'clock my time.
yeah. Patrick, it's Laura and Marion. And then Melanie's on vacation, so that's why she invited me and Darth.
Oh, okay. Wedding Crashers, that's pretty good.
Well,
Yeah.
you're lucky. I got no scheduled appointments for tomorrow. So sorry. Benny and June is great.
I think I'm going to buy some jewel cases for some of these, if I don't have some laying around. Crusade, A March Through Time.
I think I've seen that. Yeah, thanks, Celestine. Yeah.
So, what was I going to say?
Due Date, Rated R. I don't know.
Due date, I think that was with I don't remember who it was with.
The 5-year engagement, that has Emily Blunt in it, so it might not be too bad.
Don't say that B word too loud. Your hood might come over. Or Mike might show up.
What are you doing? What's
Oh,
the
no,
game?
I like this movie. I've seen this one before.
The Hustler?
Is that the pool one?
Is that with Jackie Gleason? Or is that a remake?
With Paul Newman, Jackie Gleason, Piper Laurie, and George C. Scott.
No, well, yeah,
Wow.
That goes on the
That's a
must-watch.
classic.
it is. So, Darth, while I'll give you Dr. Evil,
Yeah.
you see, I never liked Die Hards.
The first one was pretty good.
Well, I'll give you Dr. Evil. This is more of, and I'm going to blow the pipes out for the next day, but here we go. Next time, Gadget. Next time.
Yes! Yes!
The Claw. Oh, yes. It's springtime for Hitler and Germany. I was born in Strudeldorf, and that is why they call me Ross. Don't be dumb, be a smarty. Come on, join the Nazi
Stop
party.
it! I haven't seen it yet. Spoilers!
That is the greatest comedy film Mel Brooks has ever made. It's
No.
up there with Blazing Saddles
No.
and Young Frankenstein.
Okay.
And
Those three are all on the same level.
Silent
And-
movie. Silent movie.
you're missing another one.
What?
Silent movie. It was great.
You're missing
Spaceballs.
yes.
Silent movie has the only movie in which Marcel Marceau speaks.
Wait, what?
He says no. That's pretty much the only spoken word in the whole movie, and it's said by a mime.
I'm going to have to see that then, because I've never even heard of Silent Movie.
is hilarious. It's worth watching.
What
Of
was
course,
the
it's
other
Mel
one?
Brooks, so of course,
Yeah.
Spaceballs.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did not like Spaceballs. I
Right.
take
And-
Star Wars
And
seriously.
Young Frankenstein.
But come
I
on.
love
How can
Young
you not like
Frankenstein.
Young Frankenstein? But you didn't mention it.
Yes, he did.
I did too.
You
You
did?
did?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, but I wasn't listening.
I
No,
know.
that I can't
you're too
fix.
busy complaining, Chaos.
Because
I don't think I wanna be-
I like Star Wars too, but the Space
I
Force
don't
was-
want to be part of
was
this
fun.
panel anymore.
I'll put it to you this way: all of Mel Brooks' movies are great.
Hey, Patrick, you can't do that.
I don't know.
because
History of the
what did
World
I say?
Part 1.
we can all have
Yeah,
disagreements,
that's great, too.
and we're still friends.
I'm glad he never did a part 2
Of
Yeah.
what?
because he just wouldn't have made it. It wouldn't be as funny if there was a part 2.
That's-
Of what?
History of the World Part 1.
Oh,
It's good
I
to
think
be king.
I think that was the joke though. They made a part 1 and everyone wanted part 2, so they did.
Yeah, I like that. It's good to be the king.
Yeah.
Oh man. So yeah, my pipes are now shot for the next day or so.
So we're at the almost 2-hour mark there. So
Almost
we
2
got
hours.
we had 7. Where'd that 7th person go? Damn it!
I may have offended them with my spoiler from the
I think-
producers.
Give me your hands. No, we
Well,
got
you
the
know,
night. We got
people get pretty touchy when it
people-
comes to Nazis and stuff like that nowadays.
yeah. I wasn't. Wussies.
Let's see here.
Yeah, this.
Where's
I
the-
mean, the History of the World Part 1 has that wonderful sequence of the Inquisition.
The Inquisition.
Absolutely.
Inquisition. Oh, that was hilarious.
Yeah, I'm getting blurry, and I don't understand why.
I don't know.
It's focusing close. It's not focusing far away for something.
Oh, hey Armand, you said you had N64, but you can't have this game. You're not allowed to have it.
One of the greatest games ever, in my opinion.
Ocarina of Time?
No, just any of the Zeldas.
Oh yeah. I still haven't beat any of them.
Why is it not?
Yeah, I can't. The
For some
Zelda
reason,
game.
it's not focusing properly. It does that sometimes.
Well, it's about it. We're about there anyway. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can adjust yours if you want to do yours later. We'll be up.
Yeah, I will probably come back in a few hours and do Chaos After Hours, in which case we can pretty much say whatever we want. Maybe.
Whoa, Armand.
Depends on who shows up.
No. If you don't have this game, then you don't have all the good games on the N64.
Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
That is a
Major-
classic.
And Majora's Mask is right there with it. I don't know what's
Yes, it
going on,
is. Yep.
but
There were
you know what?
some really good games on the Nintendo 64, but as always, they are first-party games.
Yeah. Well, I liked Glover, but that's because I like those funky games like that.
Yeah, Darth, when I was talking about a few, 3, 4, or 5 weeks ago that I had an Ultra figure that you might be interested in, Mother of
Yes.
Ultra, that's the one that I was thinking of. But I couldn't
Yeah, that-
remember which one it was.
Gimme.
Armando,
That and Queen Emeraldus. Oh my God.
I am never wrong. I am always opinionated. Never wrong.
That's not the way it goes. I'm never wrong. Thought I was wrong once. Turns out I was mistaken.
Okay, yeah, I like that better.
I will say I am mistaken / wrong often, but I do learn from those mistakes. So there we go.
The only person I ever admit I'm wrong to is my wife. So that's
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. When
no.
it comes to the misses, I'm flat out wrong all the time. So
yeah.
Even when you're right, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Especially when you're right, you're wrong.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But I get it. I'm wrong. You're right, but I'm right too. But you're right.
yeah.
I just don't understand why that's not it's focusing at this length, but it's not
Yeah.
focusing it back here. And it's supposed to be autofocus. So
It was earlier.
I'm
'Cause I-
definitely confused.
Because I saw that
Yeah.
golden Superman logo like really perfect earlier.
Yeah, it was doing fine earlier. I don't know what happened.
What's up? What's up? Oh, the crowd goes wild.
Card Shop Reality. Howdy, buddy.
What's going on?
If you got any fans of monsters, D&D, Pokemon, or
Lord,
video games, check us
Oh,
out
yeah.
tomorrow night. I got a bunch of stuff we're going to be selling on another person's channel.
Yeah.
Diecast can link you up with it.
So
And it'll be priced for resellers such as yourself.
So I found the Transformers 1986 opening narration, and I think I got most of it right. If you actually rewind it,
Yeah. I bet you did.
you gotta understand I haven't watched the movie in quite some years. But yeah, no, that's cool. So, all right, guys.
Yeah, we're at the 2-hour mark, my friends.
Yeah, I'm
You,
so out of focus by now that it's not even worth me being here
Yeah.
anymore.
So, Darth, my man, let us know where you're going to be at, what your videos you got coming up that you're just started your channel up again.
Yes,
Rebirth. The rebirth of Darth.
yes. My first video was this morning. We're covering American Kaiju from Marvel Comics. Check it out. My next video upload will be Wednesday. We're going to cover Mike Wolfer's Daikazu, a very rare independent black and white monster comic from the 80s. Wednesday night, I will be at Mike Rogers Comic Book Steals and Deals selling comics. Tomorrow night, I'll be on Bemo Mercantiles selling video games, monster toys, stuff from Walking Dead, manga, D&D stuff, you name it. And Mondays, I'm here hanging out with Diecast. And the rest of the time, I'm with my family, so don't bug me. But my parting thought is when it comes to comic books and anything, guys, really, try not to spec, okay? Because that eventually you're going to get it wrong and lose a lot of money. No matter what it is, buy what you like. That way, whether the value goes up, the value goes down, whatever, you're happy and you've got something that you enjoy.
Exactly. I like
Peace
that.
out.
Like that. Hi, Mr. Patrick Murphy. Where are we at this week?
I don't know. Tomorrow, where am I going to be? Tomorrow night I'm going to be on Horizon's channel, I believe, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wednesday, we're going to have a late night live with Patrick Murphy. And it seems like I'm supposed to be doing something beforehand. Thursday, I'm going to be doing the Revolting Peasants as well as 9 p.m. on Chaos's channel. I should
9:30.
9:30. Let's see. Friday and Saturday is kind of like my chill days.
Yeah, he takes days off. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
I know.
We
Well, again,
get that luxury.
I don't know when I picked up so many shows.
It's that other guy. That's that other guy, Patrick Murphy, that's taking.
Yeah,
all
he
these
keeps
shows.
signing you up for stuff, and then you have to show up.
I know. And then I just pop in and out of chat at random. So
Yeah, like the other night, I was like, Patrick Murphy's in the house, and Darth's like, Patrick, where you at? Show, get back in here. Darth's like, where'd you go? And I'm like, he was just here. He was in. He was out. He thumbs up, said hello, bye.
that's what I do. Gotta show support.
And here we go, Mr. Chaos. What are we doing this week? You have a lot going on this week.
Oh, I might be on a little bit later in the morning, or later tonight, 2, 3, 4 hours from now. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens.
Ooh.
Tomorrow night, I will be on Horizon's channel. I guess I'm his co-host. Wednesday night, I have tentatively scheduled with some guy named Patrick Murphy. Then Thursday, I should be giving these away on Thursday night on my channel at 9:30. This is the Tales of the Teen Titans 1 through 4. But if the number of names on the list keeps the way it is, I won't be giving them away this month, or for the first, or for July. I'll be giving them away for August, along with something else, because that's the way I'm going to work it. If I don't have any signups and I don't get any people that want them, they roll over into the next month.
Oh, interesting.
So we'll see what happens with that. And then, of course, Wednesday morning, I dropped the Eternal My Light project. However many, 80 something, I don't know. Way too many to count. And then Friday, and of course, I'll give my pick of the week, my cover of the week, of which pretty much everybody knows what it's going to be anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And then Friday is my Freeform Friday show, and I might have a little bit more cleaning video on that one. The next step. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Everything.
All right. So that's the lineup this week, everybody.
Yes, it is.
All 6 of us, and I'd like to thank all 6 of you. And even though 4 of the 6 might be us, but it's okay. You all came and got a good show. That's what it's all about. Like spreading the love, the laughter, the learning experience, like just everything in general. Just having a good time on a Monday night. Because if you're not watching this, you're not watching anything worth watching.
There you go.
Especially if you're trying to watch wrestling like Armand is. It's just
Yeah, WWE Raw hasn't been good for a while.
You know, SmackDown's getting better than Raw at this point.
Yeah. I noticed the only time Raw really excels is on the road to WrestleMania and then right after.
Yep.
And then after that, it takes a dip.
Yeah, definitely. And then for some reason, SummerSlam. That's the only 2 times that Raw's ever mean anything anymore. Like,
yeah.
I quit watching wrestling back in the 90s.
AEW's got them going.
It just wasn't interesting anymore.
because a lot of the guys I grew up watching ended up leaving.
Well, the storylines went downhill real fast.
Yeah, that's when Vince started taking over.
No, once when the WWF absorbed AWA, it just went.
Oh yeah, when they had way too many people. Yeah. But yeah, so Mr. Uncle Chaos, if you can give us that little PSA.
Oh well, you can't see me, so you know. Don't forget before you handle your comic books, your collectibles, your toys, whatever you happen to be a fan of or fond of, wash your hands. It's good for your collectibles and it's good for your health. And
it's like, we'll see you next week, guys.